93% of Americans are metabolically unhealthy, and most doctors are still managing symptoms. But here's the truth: the revolution has already started, and you're part of it. Hi, I'm Marc Bates. I'm a metabolic health coach, and this is part of my question and answer series. The metabolic revolution has already begun. Here's what most doctors won't tell you. Let's get to the question. That's powerful. The medications manage dysfunction, and food rewrites it. As we wrap up, I'm curious about something personal. When you look at the current trajectory of healthcare, with 93% of Americans metabolically unhealthy and most doctors still prescribing symptom management, do you feel like you're fighting an uphill battle? Or do you see signs that this metabolic approach is actually starting to break through into the mainstream of medicine? Yeah, well, okay, so great question. It's a deeply personal one. And I'm glad it's been asked. But yes, I do feel like we're fighting an uphill battle, obviously. Every day, I watch people I care about, neighbors, clients, even clinicians, deteriorate in slow motion while clinging to a medical system that's been hijacked by algorithms, formularies, and 7-minute appointments. A system that teaches doctors to suppress lab values, not restore function, that labels people non-compliant instead of metabolically trapped. We're not just battling insulin resistance, we're battling institutional inertia. But I do see signs of change. Yes, profoundly. I'll tell you exactly where. I see it in patients who become their own advocates. A man with fatty liver who's told it's genetic, then reverses it in 6 weeks with steak, salt, and sunlight. A woman with PCOS who goes from infertility to ovulation by eating real food and skipping breakfast. When patients get even one glimpse of metabolic truth, they never look at medicine or their own biology the same way again. I see it in physicians quietly admitting, I'm burned out. I didn't go into medicine to manage side effects. These are smart, compassionate professionals. They know the system is broken, and they're starting to look outside the hospital for answers, to organizations like Virta Health, to the SMHP, Society for Metabolic Health Practitioners, which I am a part of, to the Nutrition Network, which is funded by the Noakes Foundation, Professor Tim Noakes, who's one of my earliest mentors, and I'm a member of the Nutrition Network as well. To people like Dr. Cho, Dr. Unwin, Dr. Palmer, Dr. E. These are some of my top mentors. You'll find them on YouTube and other places. Yes, we are rebuilding medicine from the metabolic root up. I also see it on platforms like this one, right? Where communities are being built, where people can ask questions and question what the metabolic reality is. 10 years ago, this kind of conversation would have been fringe. It wouldn't have even been allowed. It would have been blocked on YouTube, quite honestly. Okay? Today, people want more than symptom suppression. They know something's wrong in the medical system. They think it's broken. They're looking for answers. They want meaning, energy, purpose, and they're realizing that starts with metabolic freedom. So yes, it's uphill, but it's also happening. The metabolic health initiative is crossing the threshold from niche to necessary. And just like any exponential shift, it starts slowly, then all at once, people start noticing it. We're not waiting for approval. We are building the future of medicine in real time. One fasting insulin test, one healed patient, one paradigm shifting conversation at a time. You're part of that. And if you've read this far, you're already on the right side of the revolution. Or if you've been listening this far, you're already part of the right side of the revolution. So let's just keep going. You're not fighting disease. We are restoring human potential. Okay. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the appropriate section. And once again, if you haven't already done so, please like, subscribe, share this with somebody who needs it. And we appreciate all your support.